the athletic department over his house for a dinner celebration and just getting to know. And it's not many times that at a soccer game you had the head football coach sitting in the stands. So again, I'd like to thank Charlie for inviting us here today. And just on the heels of the game on Saturday, we continue to want to simply thank the 7,000 plus people that came out to support us on Saturday. It looked even more than 7,800, but certainly was a welcome sight. And the people of the community of Louisville, the soccer community, the sports community, continues to fuel us and be a big part of our success here at home. It's a reason why our home record is what it is. We've had a lot of success here, and a lot of that has to go to the community and the support they've shown. So I give a lot of credit also to our marketing department and the job they did in selling the game and getting it out there, and also our facilities people, because accommodating that many people for the first time, it made it feel very intimate and very friendly. So there are a lot of people that played a huge part in making that evening a success, and we are grateful for all of that.
Would you talk about your team, what you learned about it in that game, that shutout? Obviously,
That's a good question. We actually talked quite a bit about that this morning with the guys watching film, and the one thing that was very good for us was our pressure. We felt like the end of the game, our defensive pressure wore them down, and they didn't have a whole lot left to sustain a comeback. The other is that we're still finding our rhythm. Attacking-wise, I thought Colin individually created a great goal, but as a team, we're still finding our rhythm. We've won a lot of balls in very good spots and need to do better from a standpoint of creating more opportunities out of that. And that's, it's simply a product of where we are in the season right now of creating that rhythm.
Did you prepare any differently for this season? You had all the starters coming back. Anything you kind of changed up?
No, our preparation was accelerated a little bit just because we had to spend less time on things like team shape and organization because we had so many guys back. So that familiarity that they had with each other, with our system, with the culture, accelerated the process. And we didn't do anything different, but we're probably a little bit ahead, of where we were a year ago because of that. No, it confirmed a lot of the things that we thought on the night. And again, I thought in the second half especially our pressure was very good. And just that we need to take care of the ball a little bit better at times. But all of that, I thought we deserved it. I thought we played well. But again, I think a large part is the energy that is created off of a large crowd like that served us well on the evening.
Curious if any of the UCLA people do here in November, any feedback from them, wonder if they were in the same place as the weather was slightly different.
It did look a little different, although we had everybody in white to try to, recreate a little bit of a visual. That was the reason for the whiteout. Yeah, and we're getting, we're at a different place and they're at a different place. I thought catching them the first game of the season was fortuitous for us a little bit as well. They're not in a rhythm. And they're very much a rhythm team. They have some very talented players that want to get on the ball and create off of what they do. And I thought our pressure disrupted that and probably a little bit of the early season as well. But they were very gracious to come back. They didn't have to accept it, and we're happy that they did.
Big turnouts for fans in big games. Are you developing a bigger base of fans? Do you think this turnout is not, showdown city?
It appears so. I think one of the huge benefits is having the UCLA game back-to-back, our last two home games. And I do believe that there were a number of people that came out to the first game and said, man, that was awesome. I want to go back. I'm not going to miss it. And then a lot of people that didn't go that said, boy, I'm not going to miss it this time. So I think we caught a lot of people because of it being back-to-back. And I think that people that, have come out, even though we weren't, in peak form against UCLA on Saturday, would still come out and say that was an exciting game. It was fun to watch. It was a great atmosphere, and hopefully we'll get them back for future games.
Coach,
Well, I think not just from a coaching standpoint, but in life, we gain wisdom from our past experiences. And what we've done here has just been built on our past experiences. We're doing things differently this year than we did last year because of our experiences last year. So I would hope that because of not only our successes but our failures in the past, that we learn to get things right, if not right, at least better, which has allowed us, while we were here, to do it a little bit quicker than we did at Akron, simply because of the wisdom we've gained, from that experience and what we've done in the past.
UCLA, what do you hope now to accomplish in the next few weeks?
Well, we have a very good task coming up this weekend. We have two teams, not just one, but two teams on a weekend, Wake Forest and UNC. And not only are they very good teams, but we're playing them away from home. So for us, it is a great test. It's a great test not only to have one of them, but both of them back-to-back on a weekend. And both are very good opponents in a very good conference. So we're very focused on right now just, taking care of ourselves this weekend to be prepared for those two teams. Our message all year long is simply we need to get better every single day. It was today. We put UCLA behind us, and it's all about, how can we continue to improve, because it's a long journey. We want to be the best we can be in December, not right now.
But what have you changed based on the success of last year? You said you changed some things.
Little things on what we do in training, exercises we do. We've changed our recovery pattern a little bit. Even sometimes our philosophy on how we play. We're constantly evaluating and critiquing it and trying to make it better. What we know is we don't have it all down yet. We have a long ways to go, both as a coaching staff and as a team. And I think the key is to constantly be searching for that. To constantly be looking for ways to grow and get better. And when we as a staff are doing that, I think it then is a great example for our players that we're never ever settled. In fact, the speech this morning to the team prior to training was, that they say that sometimes nothing fails like success. That you get success and sometimes you get complacent. And for us right now, again, we're driven to continue to make it better and not sit on where we're at.
Is there a challenge you don't want all the expectations to ruin, I guess, the journey of it. Is that a challenge as opposed to make sure the kids enjoy it, don't get weighed down by all of that?
Yeah, for sure. I know I know in the beginning of the season it's so important to have a vision of where we want to go, that we create that destiny, and I'm a big believer in knowing that for us to move from where we are right now, we have to have some idea of where we want to go. And creating that vision is very important, yet it's taking care of every single day, not only from a training standpoint of the details of what we do, but like you said, the joy of it. The best part of the journey is the relationships we build and how we grow as people. And we can't miss that. We can't miss the joy and the fun and the experience of it, because it is all about the journey.
Coach, how is your team dealing with being the hunted rather than a hunter?
It's a familiar experience because we were there last year, and what I continue to tell the team is it's the best position to be in. Again, for us, we know that it's about growth and development, and we need to get everybody's best every single game for us to continue to grow as much as we can. If we're not getting other teams' best, then we're not going to have the opportunity to grow, as much as we can. It's all about reaching our potential. So it's why we scheduled UCLA. It's why we're going on a road to Wake Forest and UNC. So we expect their best, and with that there's the risk of that we're going to get exposed, but with that risk is the opportunity then to fix it and grow from there. Thank you.